Anyone can be a Bollywood superstar like you, Corey.
That's true. It's a gift very few are blessed with.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
Oh, she turns it around.
Up on the shoulders. Knife-edge chop.
What a clothesline.
Big boot. Some miscues from Ruby Riott here.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Ruby Riott is not interested in red carpets, auditioning for Total Divas, and making personal appearances. This is a cold-hearted individual who wants to take down the entire system in sports entertainment.
You just don't appreciate an entrepreneurial spirit, Cole. Ruby Riott embodies the punk rock ethos of do-it-yourself. She'll do whatever it takes to make it to the top.
She is just dominant right now.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
In a bad way here, guys.
Had it scouted.
Guys, touching on Ruby Riott's punk rock mentality, this is a woman whose goal is to cause a riot. No one is safe.
WWE superstars need to realize that as long as Ruby Riott's competing, they're walking on dangerous ground, Saxton. And if someone gets in her way, they're getting stepped on.
Oh, Enziguri.
Ruby Riott finds herself in a tough spot.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight.
Oh, again! It is just incredible. It's electric in this arena tonight.
Ruby Riott turns it around.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Oh, able to counter.
Spear!
That was vicious.
I see where she's going with this.
Are we about to see it?
Double knee backbreaker.
That should do it right there.
1, 2, 3.
And that's the match.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
Nice win. You got it.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And representing the...
She's gone from terrorizing Red and Trey to WWE superstars as Brooklyn Von Braun. This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take over $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
He's not looking so hot here, guys.
And momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
Big reversal. Clothesline over the top.
Man.
She bails in a hurry. When it comes to in-ring competition, Drew McIntyre is a simple man who just wants to see his opponent defeated. The focus and rage of McIntyre is really something to behold.
Snap suplex, very effective.
She's feeling the hurt here.
Picking up on that focus Michael mentioned, I don't think Drew McIntyre is even aware of anything happening outside the ring. The way he looks at his opponents, he's like a shark smelling blood and water. It's disconcerting.
McIntyre looks at his opponents for what they are, victims. He's going to dismantle his opposition and then send them packing.
Oh, the torque on the knee. String it. She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. You're not going to get her that easy.
Not yet. Too early. Oh, what a boot.
Reversal. What a counter. Tagged in. What impact. And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Running Bulldog.
Drew McIntyre made him pay there. Launched with a belly-to-belly. Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Spear! Knife edge chop. Tornado DDT. Got him where he wants him. Up and he's lining him up. Great match here, but if you miss any of the action, cover, cover. 1, 2. Nope, Drew McIntyre is still in this.
I have no idea how he did it.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. Oh, what a spear! Off into the pin. Drew McIntyre gets the shoulder up.
Gonna take more than that.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Up across the shoulders. What's next? TKO.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Drew McIntyre looks like he's really struggling under this pressure.
And things look bleak right now. All the way from the top rope.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. Down in a hurry. Trampling the opposition.
he's definitely being the aggressor here.
Yeah, but his people are hoping he doesn't lose focus and stamina.
Got him where he wants him. Up and looking for the finish.
Drew McIntyre made him pay there. Hooked up.
Back suplex. And he goes for the pin. And at some point, he's going to start wondering what it's going to take to put him away. Absolutely incredible.
Going for the home run.
Neck breaker.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Back suplex. Knife edge chop.
Ooh-wee. Just got flush.
Tornado. Oh, again. Got him where he wants him. Up and
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
now that one's countered. That was impressive, Michael. He's in trouble. Neck breaker. So he's going for the pin. This could be it. Calls the pin off with a rope break. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. And the Luthez press.
Piston like rights. Drop him with a big shoulder tackle.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Spear! Looking for the victory. 2 count.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Drew McIntyre made him pay there.
This match's brutality starting to show on him. And again, yet another counter. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Off the top.
Attacking the core now.
Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
Boom! Kick!
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. Tagged in. Bulldog. This might be big. DDT! Impactful slam. She can't take much more of this.
I'm not used to seeing this.
Measuring it up one more time. It's a wrap. One of the greatest strikers in the game right now.
Things aren't looking good for her. In off the tag.
Harsh impact.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Oh, look at this.
This superstar.
He's out of luck on this one. Picking up steam here. This is struggling a bit here.
Up across the shoulders. What's next? TKO.
Oh, and a an acrimonious pass. Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun have managed to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Judging from the look on Red's face, I think that ship has sailed, and she doesn't seem to be taking this very well at all. I mean, why would she? Red just lost to her best friend and her worst enemy. I'd be angry too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Nice necklace, by the way. Real classy.
Thanks. I'll get you my jeweler's info. I bet he can throw together a runner-up version in no time.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. After all, I had a career record of 24-2 in MMA. I left that necklace at home.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe, and who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And before you say anything, I'm just looking to help. It's the only way he's going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. We'll set up a time later, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who's tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time, and besides, maybe she's changed, okay? People do that. And she was a good teammate. Good enough that we won the mixed match challenge.
Are you trying to rub it in? Because I think your teammate's ridiculous necklace accomplished that already. And by the way, who was in charge of handling the charity money that you won?
Brooklyn. She gave it to an animal shelter in our hometown.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she took the $500,000 and spent it on that awful necklace and murder coat she was wearing? I bet the animal shelter doesn't even exist.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. Red. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. She cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever.
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with the hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever.
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
The champ trying to roll with these hits.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
Up on the shoulders. He got out of the way. I can't believe this superstar's still in this match.
This is amazing.
Look at that. And comes up short there. Oh, look at this.
This superstar.
Slip blade.
Complete control here. This is awesome.
Got him where he wants him.
Oh,
And he's playing with him now. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight.
great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Wow, what a sequence. Oh, knife edge chop. The challenger not looking good right now.
A change of strategy has to be his next move.
Up across the shoulders. What's next? TKO.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Bringing it back into the ring. The champion is in serious jeopardy here tonight. I don't think I've ever seen a more determined challenger. Powerbomb. Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
He's never lacked for energy. A man that big, you can see why.
Thus far, it's been a phenomenal championship match. Who will win? Who's going home with the title?
Nice job by some...
Great agility there. Hooked up. Got him where he wants him. Up and oh! Again! Look at this raw power. Evading possible disaster there. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Neckbreaker. So smooth.
The champ has this one in hand now, unleashing it a second time.
Big slam. Really just laying it in.
Powerbomb.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
No, he breaks out of it.
But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
Great decision by Joe to capitalize. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Down to the floor.
And here's Samoa Joe speaking his mind.
And he's heading back in.
And no luck against Joe there. Here's Joe. Focusing a lot of attention on his torso here, Corey.
Oh, man, this attack has simply been relentless.
He's fading, guys.
That corner is the only thing keeping him upright. What a move! Scooped up.
He knows he's in trouble. What's he got in mind? Neckbreaker! So smooth. Now that is why they're the champ.
Oh, man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
Oh, no, abdominal stretch locked in deep.
Oh, Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe, mate!
He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
one coming.
Man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Got him where he wants him. Up and... Great decision by Joe to capitalize. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
He's just in so much pain right now. Oh, Samoa Joe! Samoa! Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Knife edge chop!
Oh, one-measured strike.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great whip.
Going to take a different approach here, I guess.
I don't know why. It's doubtful he would have ever gotten out of that.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Uh-oh. He's been quickly taking control here.
His energy is great, but it remains to be seen how good his stamina is.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in. Oh, and he finds a way to escape.
Wow. Cole, I think this entire arena had written him off, myself included.
Gets out of the way.
And fast. How impressive was that reversal?
Look out here.
Brutal face buster. He evades the attack.
Wow, what a sequence.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Look at Samoa Joe just messing with his opponent's head right now.
Back inside the ring.
The champions need to finish the job. One more time, throwing the heavy artillery. Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, Enziguri. Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Whoa, it's another reversal. That's anything but comfortable, guys. Oh, Samoa Joe! No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole. Nice job by Samoa Joe. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, man, what a boot.
Not done yet.
We got part 2 on the way. Another attitude adjustment. Trying to go for it again.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
No, he breaks out of it.
but does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
Elusive movement there.
Well scouted reversal there.